Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. I am Preeti Rajpurohit. So today we are going to start our first chapter, that is parts of a computer. So let's start. What is computer? So students, you are familiar with this term as you have already learned it in your previous classes. We are just going to recall it once again. So a computer is a useful machine, or you can also say that it is an electronic device which performs all different type of functions and jobs. There are many uses of computer. It is used at almost every workplace like airport, offices, hospitals, designing, bank, etc. So students, let's see how does a computer work. Every computer goes through the following three stages, that is called IPO cycle. IPO cycle full form is input, processing, output. So first one is input, accept data given by the user. The data and instructions which we enter using a keyboard or a mouse into a computer is called input. We can enter numbers, words, picture or sound as input. Next one is processing, works on data according to the instruction. After entering the data instruction in a computer, the CPU works on the input to give us the meaningful information. This is called processing. Output, give the desired result. The meaningful information we get after processing is known as output. Storage, store the information according to our need. This IPO cycle can be understood with the help of an example. Suppose, what are the steps that your mother takes when she prepares a cup of tea? First step will be done by your mother. An electric kettle is filled with water. The kettle is plugged into the electrical socket. The on switch is pressed. This is called input. The second step is tea bag are placed in the teapot. The water in the kettle boils. The boiling water is poured into the teapot and the tea brews. It's called process. Third step, the brewed tea is poured into the teacup. Milk is added. The tea is consumed. It is called output. Same process is followed by computer. A computer receives data as input, process it, store it and then produce output. Next point is different parts of a computer. Just like our body, a computer is also made up of many parts. These parts work together to perform different functions. A computer is made up of the following basic parts: monitor, CPU, keyboard, mouse, speaker. Let us discuss one by one. Students, keyboard, joystick, microphone, scanner, it is input device. Monitor, speaker, headphones, printer, it is output device. And memory, control unit, arithmetic logic unit are processing devices. First one is monitor. A monitor allows you to see what you are doing on the computer. The monitor looks like a TV. It displays the work that we do on a computer. It also displays the result and movement of the mouse pointer on the screen. A monitor is also known as visual display unit. There are three types of monitor. First one is CRT. CRT monitors are bigger in size and consume more power. Second is LCD. It is a flat type of computer screen that consumes less power. Third one is LED. These monitors have better display. These are thinner and lighter in weight. LED monitors use 40% less power than LCDs and last longer. These monitors are in maximum use today. CPU. The CPU solves problem and control operations of all other parts of computer. The full form of CPU is Central Processing Unit. It is also called the microprocessor. The CPU is inside the CPU cabinet. Students, a CPU is made up of three main parts. There are arithmetic logic unit, control unit, memory unit. Arithmetic and logical unit. This unit performs all arithmetic calculations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. It also performs logical operation like finding the greater number, smaller number, greater than equal to, less than equal to, and not equal to numbers. Second one is control unit. The control unit works like a traffic policeman. It controls and manages the working of all the parts of a computer. Third one is memory unit. In this unit, we can store information or data according to our need. The information in the memory can be changed and recalled on the screen whenever needed. The data and instruction are also stored in the memory unit, which are to be processed. Keyboard. A keyboard is used for typing. The keyboard has key for alphabets, numbers, and signs. Pressing the keys to write something on the computer is called typing. When you type the command, the computer starts working on that command. There are many types of key in keyboard, like number keys, function keys, navigation keys, numeric keypad, and typing keys. Mouse. A mouse is a pointing device and used for pointing and clicking. The mouse has two buttons and a scrolling wheel between the two buttons. The mouse has a pointer linked to the screen which moves in the direction the mouse moves. By clicking the buttons on the mouse, you give commands to the computer. Last one is printer. Printers are output devices used to prepare permanent output devices on paper. The output printer on a paper is called a hard copy. The output can be either in black and white or in color. Computer has some wonderful features that we will discuss one by one. First one is speed. A computer works very fast and can do a large number of calculations quickly. Second one is reliability. Computers are quite reliable. They do not make any mistake. Third one is storage. A computer can store a large amount of data which can be used anytime. Accuracy. A computer always gives correct result. Mistakes are normally done from a user side. Diligence. A computer can work for long hours without getting tired. Multitasking. A computer can do many tasks at the same time. Students, a computer is a useful learning tool, but it has some disadvantages. First one is health. Spending too much of the time on the internet affected your eyes, and it could also become the causes of obesity. Second one is electricity. A computer depends on electricity and cannot work for a long time without it. Third one is it is a costly device. Fourth one is zero IQ. A computer is a machine that has no intelligence to perform any task. By mistake, if you enter the incorrect input, it will give the wrong result. Okay students, see you in next class.